Peace is meant for those who take pits. And trouble is trouble for those who don't trouble.
That's not the line.
But the joy of the Lord give me baby strength to jump over Peter. I beg you. I beg you. I beg. Who did this pig go fall inside?
I like the way you just pursued all our listeners.
Any pit where they dig for jump and pass. Anything where they dig jump and pass.
Is it out of your system?
Yes, I'm very happy. Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome to yet another episode of It Gets to a Point. Because really, it does.
Yeah, it does
And like,
get to a point.
what gets to a point? What's the meaning of it gets to a point? Now, I will let you handle that.
You know, as best friends, we talk a lot. We gossip like everyone does, you know.
Yes.
But we try our best not to be super judgmental.
I don't try, please. I want to have it on record. I don't try. I'm very judgmental.
Yeah. But there's some things that no, you just have to.
You have to talk.
You have to discuss it
because you know it
gets to that point that you have to discuss something.
Period. So, yeah. Intellectual bodies. Again, the haters. They like. I know that they are waiting for my downfall.
I'm going to stop talking about the haters, because you know, until like last week I was a hater too. Is it a hater and hater? You wouldn't believe that I actually studied English in university.
No.
You actually would not believe it. Anyway, until last week I didn't have like faith in all sports. Now I'm just like, I know that any hater we add has repented.
Yes.
So no more haters.
Because our audience, the people that listen to us,
actually I could not believe it when Afiza was showing me like our listeners, like thank you.
If you are not one of our listeners, chances that you feel left out. You feel left out.
Oh my Lord.
Welcome to yet another episode. To our own surprise too. Not only to yourself.
Actually, because
consistency is key.
Yeah, it is key. Like, okay, let me even give a little backstory. I know we just jumped into like podcasting 2 episodes ago, right? This is episode 3. And we did not even say anything, blah, blah, blah. So Afiza and I have been friends for like a while, you know, best friends for a bit.
How many years?
It's
the best friendship.
You want to flog me? It's 6 years now, right?
I don't know.
So you don't even know. We've been friends for longer, but I think we've been best friends for like about 6 years now.
And our anniversary is next month.
Yeah, we'll take you guys along for the ride.
Anyway,
so we've been. I mean, me actually, I've been listening to podcasts for a longest time.
I listen to exactly one podcast.
I used to always listen to podcasts. There's some that I listen to that I don't know if to mention here because some people hate them. But I mean, not the please. When I say hate them, please, not problematic ones. Just like they are silly, you know. There's some. I prefer podcasts with like just friends, just gisting. I like the.
No too much.
I like
structure,
there's the Zayn and It podcast I listen to. There's Good and the new one with this.
You're that guy.
You have no idea who they are. Anyway, I just to say that I love podcasts. I use podcasts.
Thing is, it's not that I don't like podcasts. I like the concept of it, but my attention span is shit. The one podcast I listen to, I can only listen to it when I'm driving.
Exactly.
And I can't listen when somebody
mention the one podcast.
No. I'm going to like I'm building up to it. And I cannot listen when somebody is in the car. With me too, because I want to discuss.
Focus.
Yes. So like last week, the last episode that I was listening to, somebody was in the car. And I had to tell the person, sorry, because I wanted the person to listen to the podcast, because I wanted to get them on.
Like either we pause it or you shut up.
Yes. No. I wanted to get them on to listen to the podcast, but I was also talking to give them context about the entire premise of this thing. But I had to pause it. I say, you know, this thing is serious business for me, and I'm so serious. Shout out to our like junior sisters in the game of the podcasting. I said what I said.
She's joking, no.
I'm joking. I've never joked a day in my life.
Anyway, so like
I said what I said.
We also really, that's the one we could probably bond over, because I mean that's the only one that Fiza listens to, and I like that she was able to like get like the vibe of what I love about podcasts, because I use it as the background noise to my life. With like,
it's very serious stuff for me. I have to listen. I think
the fact that it's very serious stuff for you is the reason why, like the reason you only listen to that one per se. Because I can listen to
it's not very serious, but I'm like dedicated to this shit. That's what I mean by it's not like not like I don't take it seriously, but it's not like I take it too seriously. It's like
Yeah.
a lot of them I'm in my car and I'm just laughing because and the last step is you have not listened
I've
to
not listened to a couple
Right,
actually.
traitor.
No, because that's the point. I have so many podcasts that I listen to sometimes.
Yes,
I
it's
have
my
to,
one every Wednesday driving.
I have like a lot of backlog.
I'm clocking it.
So all this just to say that we've been talking about like starting and before it was podcasts, we were talking about maybe like just YouTube stuff together, just something together, and we were looking for how to merge like the things we like. And me, I love podcasts. And now that she has been listening to, I said what I said, she likes podcasts too. And we love to yap. We are consistently yapping and talking.
And it's not like coherent
sense. Exactly. Because one thing you guys will notice is that in the last episode, we're not finishing our train of thought, which is something we're trying to work on.
I'm not trying, I've given up.
I think I was not really admitting how happy I am that we've started the don't come close to me. Don't come close to me.
Exactly. So I was so excited for Saturday.
Because we've been talking about this thing.
Just to
no, honestly, we've been talking about it for like 5 years, at least 5 years now. And it's always like, who will edit it? Who will do this? Who will do that? And I know how to run away from stuff.
It's really nice. It feels, it feels, for lack of a, for at the risk of being too deep, it's very freeing. It feels coming into my own. Now, you know, as you could tell from the beginning of the episode, we're speaking today about trials and tribulations. Because a lot of pits have been dug.
A lot of pits. I don't even know
what happened. And some of us fell into them.
Like, what's it called? Not, like, some of us actually, like, fell into pits.
No.
But before we get there, you know, in the last episode, we talked about Fiza was sick, she had pneumonia, and blah, 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 right? Afiza could not just let me be free and be happy.
I don't know if you can hear her voice.
She could not just let me have a good time.
No, only chronology to the trials and tribulations.
Okay.
Because
your trial happened first.
Thank you.
Yes. But before that, we talked about how I was traveling to Ibadan. Yes. Right. So I traveled to Ibadan on Monday morning. When did I travel? On Monday morning. Yes.
Thank
you. I just left Afiza for what? So I had not gone for 2 hours even.
Let me say my story.
Say your story.
Thank you. On Monday morning, I was feeling chipper, very happy. I even made I did what's that video? Nigga, you know that thing I posted on TikTok? Nigga, what's this shit? I've forgotten the song.
I know you posted a video, but I don't remember.
And if you follow me on Instagram or anywhere, you know that I have 2 pieces of shoes that I wear to work. So I wore my Mary Jane. Love them so much. I wore my Mary Janes, went to work. Chipper, happy, everything was going on well. I went to work, and then there was supposed to be a physical meeting we were going for around 12:01, right? So in preparing for the meeting, I was hurrying up to go and print a document. Why did I fall down?
I actually have not understood till now how you fell down, like why you fell down.
There's sometimes that I think about it that how will an adult be falling down? I've not fallen down in a very long time. As I fell to the ground,
and you did not trip. You did not I don't even get it.
No, I was too fixated upon standing up to think about what just happened.
Were people there?
Thank you very much for that nice question. So I wanted to climb the staircase. I didn't fall on the staircase. I need to clarify that I didn't fall on the staircase. I fell before climbing the staircase. I fell. And one man was passing. I was like, Hafiza! Hey, sorry. Oh, and I was holding my laptop. Work property. He was like, hold the laptop. And I don't know, I saved the laptop. Before I save someone else, I gotta save myself. I did save myself. Wow. I saved the laptop.
Are you proud of yourself?
I'm very proud. And another man to open the door. Who fell down? You know what? I just gathered myself up.
I don't know. I would hate it so much. Please let me just fall down.
But thankfully, it wasn't like in public. Nobody was there, so it was just the 2 of them that saw me. Right? So and immediately I stood up. I said, this leg is paining me. But I'm like, in my usual, and that's something I need to
work on.
Not work on, confront the fact that I downplay things that hurt me or my pain or whatever. No, not my emotional pain. No. That one you hear about. But physical pain, I downplay it. I feel like I'm pretending. It's very crazy. Anyway, Sham, I fell down. I went to the office to go and print what I wanted to print. I could feel my leg paining me. I went for the meeting. Then when I got to the meeting, they now say, we're four that went for the meeting. They say, our office cannot take 4 people. Everybody but me now went
Sorry,
into the
quick
office.
question.
So I fell for futility. Falling.
Sorry. This office that we're talking about is within your same office.
No, we went for an external meeting.
Oh, okay. So you left the office with your like bro.
They now said, "Oh, we're 4. We can't take 4 of you in this room.
Okay.
So we can take 3." Guess who is the one?
Wait,
that
so you had to sit in the car? I don't understand. You had to just stand
in
out.
the waiting room. No, you don't understand my point. My point is that I was going to go and print something. That's why
I know. So like I was
hustling for the meeting.
That's crazy.
We went back to the office and this leg is paining me. I already told everybody in my office because it's the general office. I told everybody in my office, but again, the thing of because maybe I was laughing saying it, so nobody thought it was this thing. This was around 2 when I got back to the office. 3 o'clock, I said, I'm limping, no. 4 o'clock, I couldn't walk. 4 o'clock is closing time. That's why I was telling my colleague Charles. That's my work husband, by the way. We're getting married. I'm really hoping that my office has like a scheme to pay people, like to give. You know how NYC does. If you marry somebody from, you don't know. Oh, he didn't stay in camp.
How will I
know?
Wait, finish that. What does everyone like to do? But
if you meet in camp and you marry, they'll give 500K.
Really?
So I'm really hoping my office has
Nobody
it.
told me that when I was
You didn't stay in camp.
No, please. In case anybody is listening to this, I did NYC. I stayed in camp.
Sure. So I was like, Charles, it'd be like say you go drive me go outside. I was saying that's a joke.
Yeah.
But then, so our parking lot is a bit of a trek from this thing. You have to cross the road. I now had to tell cars to stop to cross the road because I was like, what's the name of this guy? Jiga SME Odele.
Who is that guy?
You don't know Jiga SME Odele?
Ashake sang that, but I don't know who.
No, he's a Yoruba actor. I don't know what exactly. Maybe he fell, or maybe I think his one leg is shorter than. So they always say jigo.
Ashake sings things. So I just thought, okay.
So I couldn't people had to. I was so embarrassed. I had to be limping across the road.
So all of these things happened, right? You knew that you were feeling that much pain, and I still had to be begging you from Ibadan that you should go to the hospital.
Thank you. Before when I started feeling pain, I had ordered meds on my HMO app. The doctor didn't know. He was not responding to me.
HMO said, "Is it only
you? Wait, now I'm still getting to that part." So, and like when we were now on the road, and it was now raining. That was the day that they protested and they blocked Third Mainland Bridge.
Yes.
So we had to pass Adekunle, and I'm going to Bagada. So we had to pass Adekunle, now pass inside Yaba. So that's why I decided
stop giving out our address to people on social media.
With my house talkers. So I now said, okay, let me just go to the hospital because it was actually crazy pain. Like I'm not joking, it was crazy pain. So I now told my colleague to drive me to the hospital. Drove me to the hospital. But like the hospital parking lot is different from the entrance of the hospital. So while he was going to go and park, I said, oh, drop me here in front of the hospital so I'll not have to walk from that place. Tell me why I came down from the car. I couldn't enter the hospital. I couldn't walk. The security guy now had to come and not carry me, but like I was leaning on him
so crazy.
To enter. The crazy parts. I still could not walk.
While you were leaning on him?
They brought wheelchair for me. Oh yes, sat on wheelchair. The funny thing is that when I had pneumonia, when I went to the hospital for pneumonia, they said, should we bring wheelchair for you? I said, oh, that's ridiculous.
Like, I would never need that. Like, why would you ever need that?
I needed it. I entered, and I hate attention. I feel like people will think that, like, will be surprised to hear that, but I really hate attention. I hate like all eyes on me. For that reason, I don't talk on group chats. I hate it so much. So everybody was now looking, and it was funny because I was now laughing. I was laughing.
So what does one do now?
So people, that thing, like people will think that you're on a wheelchair, you are sick.
Mm-hmm.
I was now laughing, and I entered the hospital. Guess who I met? The doctor that treated me for the pneumonia. He said,
you are here again.
He said, I know you. I said, of course you do. Of course you do. So I went to this thing. He told me to do x-ray. I went to the x-ray. So this was around like 8:30. I feel like I've talked a lot. This was around 8:30 and 8:30 p.m. And then I did the x-ray. And they're like, x-ray takes like 2 hours to 3 hours. I was not like, should I wait or should I come back? But I thought waiting, I don't want to keep my colleague waiting for me. And coming back, I won't be able to drive back. So let me just come back in the morning. So, okay, they also gave me injection for the pain. So it relieved the pain. I was even able to limp. Before I couldn't limp. So I was able to limp to the car and stuff. So he took me home. He drove me home. I entered the house. I was hungry. I ate. I slept. I woke up in the morning. I woke up like to 6 because I'm like, the doctor on the night shift is closing at 8 the next morning. So I wanted to meet this because I don't like you'll see one doctor, you have to see another doctor. And I got to the hospital 6:30. Okay, where's my X-ray result? Is not ready. Okay, call them. I said, he told the receptionist, give me 30 minutes. 30 minutes passed. And I knew that it's not big 30 minutes. 30 minutes passed. They were now calling the radiologist. He didn't pick again. And now, with my limping leg, I now went to and it was in another building. And I went downstairs and went to the building.
I feel like people that know this hospital will actually know what. Because the hospital that has 74 million buildings.
And now went to the people. He now said, that they don't need to take the picture. They'll now upload it to a radiologist clinic. I said, okay, this radiologist we speak of, where is he? Does he not work in this establishment? He doesn't actually. You don't know. What do you mean you don't know? He was like, that he doesn't know what to do, so I have to wait till when. Laura Konsha, long and short of it, my results did not come out until one doctor. So the doctor I wanted to see had left because obviously he has a life. So the other doctor that saw me waiting, she now called the radiologist or the head of radiology. I don't even know. That's when I now got my result at 10:30. Anyway, they say it was soft tissue clinical SME, and I did physiotherapy. I went to. Thank you. That was on Tuesday.
Yeah. And I don't know, I don't know what I ate as much as any honest. I feel like it's something that I have to discuss deeply.
Yes, it's so casual too.
You know how much, like, I don't shy away from giving bad reviews, first of all. I don't think I'm too terrible of like a client or a customer because I will give you all the grace of the world. But I hate any honest. Like, why am I waiting? I was asking the front desk
lady that I didn't leave that place. Oh, no, I didn't tell you the best part. I left the hospital like to 2 or past 2. I got home. I hadn't drank a drop of water that day. I got home. Let me make spaghetti. Gas finished. That day I wanted to unalive.
Bro, that's actually no.
I almost lost my mind.
I'm so sorry.
I
don't know if I have the patience, to have stayed there till 2. I don't mind waiting on a queue. I don't mind waiting my turn. But to know that like
what's the like
I don't know when exactly. I don't know. I can't see anybody in front of me. Nothing is happening. I'm just waiting for waiting sake. I think it drives me insane.
Yes, it's so insane.
Yeah.
When I requested treatment, HMO, they declined it. The front desk now had to request. I said these HMO people. No, it's not.
But I'm sorry, that's what they are paying for. Right. Because for me now, I paid my HMO for the entire year. I'm paying out of pocket for. I've used it like once, and
the service is terrible.
Yeah, the people that are actually using it, they should let me use it. Yes. Like, what's the point? Anyway, to talk about my own pit. I keep coughing and I'm so sorry because I remember
it's like one person will cough exactly next week is
no worry, this is the last episode of coughing. I was dragging Afiza heavily for coughing last episode. Afiza could not just let me have a great trip to Ibadan. She was threatening me last episode and she sent her witchcraft after me because I got to Ibadan. The first day was so cutesy. There was my mom and my siblings, just having a nice time because I was working there too as well. Then I slept on Monday and on Tuesday morning I was like, why do I feel like this? Why is there something in my chest that is heavy?
Yes, for Tuesday is when my legs started this thing. So it's like 2 of us cannot be healthy at the same time. That's
bro. I was feeling so bored. I thought, it could be anything. Maybe I'm just tired. I had a trip the day before, blah blah blah. I didn't really take it too seriously, honestly, because I get so tired sometimes, right? Then Tuesday went, and then Tuesday night stroke Wednesday morning, right? No, before even Wednesday morning, I think on Tuesday night I couldn't sleep, I couldn't breathe, my nose was so blocked. I just had to.
Do you know the funny thing is that last week when I came here, that I was coughing, you were like, "I've given you pneumonia."
Yes.
God. Please, this is that wrong.
Not even like pneumonia, but like the flu aspect of it, like cold and cough. I kept telling Afiza that she had given me something because the problem with me is that I don't like staying with people that have the flu or anything. My own does not come like small.
You are sure to. I'm
sure to contact it. I don't think I've ever been with somebody that had cold that I did not contact it. If I should stay 6 feet apart or 4 miles away, I always contact it. That's why I don't like to be close to people that have cold. But anyway, Afiza was in my space, kept coughing she opened my
So
traveling bag and she coughed on all my clothes. She coughed on all my property.
So it's now my fault.
So yeah, I went to Ibadan and I fell sick, and it was just so annoying because I really hate falling sick. You know the way Afiza said that she downplays physical pain. I may downplay my emotional pain sometimes. I may not deal with it. But you see that physical pain.
Again, we have to be switching. We can't be the
same Everybody will know about it. Like sometimes Afiza will be sick. I'll be the one that I have to text her and say, "Oh, I have not heard from you. Are you okay?" She'll now say she's sick. From the onset of a cough or a catarrh, I'm informing everybody that loves me that it's as if something is there. So yeah, I made sure I told everyone, and I made sure everybody took care of me, and I was with my mom. So I feel like it's easier to be sick when I'm around my mom because she was just giving me tea and soup and
must
everything.
Be nice.
I know, it must be so nice.
Must be nice.
But yeah, that was the pit that was dug for me, and until when I got back to Lagos and I'm still here with the cough and the cold.
It's going. Can't you
to be honest, today was the first relief I felt the entire week. I feel a lot better because I was wondering how we're going to record this episode. But this is just to apologize to anyone in case I sound like I'm coughing.
No apologies.
Yeah.
Be who you are.
Do you know what I was thinking? You know that episode of Friends where Phoebe had cold and she was just so sexy and she was just.
Do you know the funny thing? Before the actual pneumonia started, my voice was hoarse.
Like a raspy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kept saying that I don't want the thing to go. I don't want the thing. And I referenced the Phoebe episode.
Problems.
Yeah.
So just take this as my Phoebe episode. But yeah, I had some problems, but I'm back now and I hope it goes soon.
Amen. Now, there's something I saw on Twitter during the week. It was the fact that somebody said that her rent is a 1 month salary. Not to be.
I mean, yeah.
I hate you so bad. I hate you so bad.
Because I was just thinking about it. I was like, I
hate you. My annual net is my rent. Is my house rent. No, when I say trials and tribulations, I've actually been going through it because some of you may know that I moved out of my parents' house in June, and since I'm a very what's it called? Not extravagant spender. I'm a horrible spender. But only English
your spending habits are not great.
Yes, they're not great. So I don't do budgets. I don't do this.
What did I say? Your spending habits are not the great. Your spending habits are not the best.
What course did you study in school? I'm just trying to confirm.
Wait first. Your spending habits are not.
I don't do budgets as it comes. And the funny thing is, I don't even buy extravagant things. Oúnjẹ kan, clothes kan, food, clothes.
Wait, let's discuss how Afiza buys food. Let's discuss. You know, I even like people that eat well. I like when people eat. But Afiza will buy one wrap of amala.
No. So I have a horrible relationship with food, right?
Okay.
So if I'm going to eat, it has to spark joy.
Okay. I'm not saying it should not spark joy.
Yes.
The amala that Afiza will buy will be tinier than you can't see me obviously, but if my fist were to make a muscle tinier than that, then she will buy 60 pieces of meat.
Yeah, no. Specifically, at least 5 assorted, 1 nogufe, 1 Titus. Is that too much? Is that? Do you know the funny thing?
That's at least.
Yes. Do you know the funny thing? I ordered amala yesterday. I can't open up. No assorted. It's on. I don't understand. You
know what they do now? When you order, you put beef assorted. Whatever they have, that's what they send to you.
No, not my own place. So. But I don't understand you are an alamala. You don't have assorted.
Yeah.
It wasn't available. I had to order from the other branch. Anyway, Sha, what were we saying?
You're talking about how your rent.
Yes. So now I'm having to budget everything to the last kobo if I don't want to live under the bridge next year. I'm toiling the part of it. So I'm budgeting every last kobo. Nothing for every month I'm doing budgets. And last month I did miscellaneous. Before the salary entered, there was something to use the miscellaneous for.
There was you're saving for rainy days, and then
the
rain does not stop. Can you stop
it's
raining?
so bad. And that's how, like, I noticed that. Thank you. Oyo was in the car the first day it happened. Oyo was in the car the first day it happened. We were driving on Third Mainland Bridge. That's how I was feeling as if car was carrying, and Breeze was carrying the car. I said, this is not LV. So, but the thing is, I ignored it since that time. It's been like 3 months.
Was it been 3 months?
Yeah, or 2 months. I think it was July.
Yeah.
Yes. So I ignored it, but I'm like, it's in my head. It's in my head. But the car, there was one day. So this was it? No, it was last week that I was driving, and I was just like the car almost carried me away on Third Mainland Bridge.
So it's, like, that's the scariest
on
thing
Third
ever.
Mainland Bridge. So as I got, why am I spitting? As I got back home that day, I went to go and call my mechanic. Now, he checked the car. He carried the car. He drove it. So he said it's low and bushing. You know how I told you I'll not tell you?
Yes. Because all week I've been asking Afiza, please, what on earth is low and bushing?
Do you know the funny thing? They don't spell it correct. The way it's supposed to be spelled is how you think ambush. Because the car really ambushed me.
No, please don't yourself.
But it's low arm, like akpa, arm, bushing, like bush, ing, just bush. Bushing. Okay.
What
I don't know. I don't know. So, so from the budget that did not have miscellaneous, I now had to still remove what 30K to fix the low ambush. And it's funny because I went to a filling station to get a second opinion. Yes. He charged me double of the amount. That's what I wanted
to talk about. Because the extravagance and the bouginess that that you live with.
No,
and you live
I'm
by.
Just like, because if it's a filling station, they have more integrity.
Yes.
They have more
and that integrity is the expensive part.
But should I do it with the person in my estate? Kinwalo last day, they should do rubbish, or you should give me fake.
The person in your estate can still be good enough.
Yeah.
But you wanted to go to, you want to go to like Gucci. Gucci.
Oh, me,
Chanel. That's where you want to go to.
Right. So it was like double the amount. So I now called my uncle. He said, bruh, no, it's the other guy's price that's correct. So I now removed from my budgetless budgets and fixed the car. That's another tribulation that this thing. So with all the saving, with all the budgeting, I'm still not forecasted to have enough for my rent. You're not saying 1 month. Some of you are in Jaye.
But the 1 month thing is
not realistic.
It's not realistic.
They even say 2 months.
It's not realistic.
The average person is earning what?
Like they say 3 months.
Yeah.
Which I agree that it should be. But let's be honest. Like, how much do people earn?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think a lot of people are so blinded by their realities. The people that are earning millions and in dollars, they're the like handful of people, right? Like the average, the good salary. Fuck you. The good salary on an average is 300K. On an average.
And that's Lagos.
Yes.
Because when I go back to Ibadan, the people are still earning some things that I can't even speak of.
Yes. And it's like not like it's office white collar job.
Do you know what teachers earn right now?
Yes.
Do you know what supermarket attendants earn?
Sometimes I wonder, like, we're living in the same Lagos. They don't give you discount for bus. How are you doing it?
I just should also say that this person that tweeted that this thing did not even do anything wrong.
No. We're not saying it. I'm not saying that it's not. So, like, over the week, people have been saying, 2 months, 3 months. I'm saying even 3 months. Okay, let's say you are earning a 300K now. 3 months is 900K. I put it to you that you can't find many flats in this Lagos or in like this thing. Then if you now go to say what Idemu or Egbeda, your body will tell you.
And in this country, we don't have that culture of like, just someone gets an apartment and then you get like roommates or housemates, strangers. I live with my sister.
If you have the culture, they'll kill you.
They'll kill you. I live with my sister, so it only makes sense for us to like share the rent, and that way it's easier for us. But like, so many people have to live alone because there's no like.
For instance, I can't live with somebody.
No trust, like community. How do you want to randomly live with someone?
I don't know. Do you know what they'll bring
on every other day that I'm looking for a roommate, the housemate. How will I tell my mom? Let's say I was living in Lagos alone.
I saw a tweet. I am now going to
I'm moving in with one random person. No, there's no way.
So if you go to what I was saying is, if you go to outskirts now that you want to save cost, you get rent. first of all, your transport fare will replace that rent you don't want to pay.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, your body will tell you the time you used to commute. So it's not realistic. At this point, it's your, like, when they give you your this thing salary, just put it in savings for rent, and then you pack everything. You don't need to eat.
And I know that
if you have a place to lay your head, you don't need to eat.
We talk about it. That every generally, like, our age mates talk about it a lot.
We're not the same.
No,
we're not peers.
We're peers. We're in the same age grade. Like, I don't understand.
You are a year and a half older than I am, or 2 years.
Okay, you agree right now that
2 years.
No, it's right now. It's a year and a half, Abby. No, let's leave it at that. Anyway, I know we like always complain about how, oh, nobody wants. We're not, but I'm being so honest with you. Nobody wants me. Me in particular.
You know, the funny thing is that nobody sends me from home.
Exactly.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm like, this is the best decision I could make for myself. I needed to move out.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like it feels like self-inflicted. So it's like usually a conflict in my mind that do I like feel bad that I moved out, but also knowing that it was good for me that I did. Is no.
But I feel like, I mean, I've moved out like years. I moved out years ago, but when I had just moved out, nobody warned me. Nobody informed me.
And no, let me promise you that even if they inform you, you wouldn't know.
Like,
absolutely. No, I'm so serious because people told me, like I heard, oh, don't move out. Oh, if you're staying your parents, don't move out. Oh yeah.
But it's not even sustainable to tell like Nigerian or maybe say African children like not to move out. At some point, you are paying rent and mental health issues.
Not really.
So you have to move out at
because
some point.
That's why I don't even discuss it with anybody again, because I tell them, why did you do that? Everybody should just leave me. I did what I thought was best for me, and I've done it. But you just something is spoiling. What has spoiled? Oh, my fan has spoiled. My fan has spoiled. I'm not fixing it because it doesn't fit into the budget. Let me tell you, there's one episode that we will do where I'll recount my current thing, but I can't like my current financial situation, but I can't recount it now because
you are there. you
are when I tell, if I did now and I tell this story, people say, people narrate me more, but it's really like a no, it's very tribulating of the trials. It's a lot. And other than, like, the thing is, it feels like life is a continuous trial and tribulation, because before now that we are paying rent and we're doing adult things, we're in school.
Like, I feel like when I was in school, I thought I was having the worst time of my life. I know when there's a friend of mine, right, that when we were in, because I went to a boarding school, we both went to boarding schools, Afida and that's part of what we...
Wait, sorry, side note, I was saying people in the boarding school I went to, they say, no wonder you're traumatized.
Well, I mean, my boarding school, like, is 50-50. So people that went to that same school, they talk about how it was the best time of their lives. Do
you know the funny thing? I liked some parts of it because I liked it. There were some like cultures that we had within the school when it was not bad.
I feel like I could have enjoyed secondary school a little bit more. I was going through so much as a child. I did not have the mental capacity to enjoy it, but that was like we've digressed. Anyway, some people talk about like how secondary school was a fun time for them, but even then I was going through trials and tribulations.
You want to say it gets better, but sometimes it also gets better, but it also gets worse.
I did my hardest to get to the university. I first got into a certain university, and I still worked harder to get into another university, the one I actually wanted. I went there.
Why were you hiding our university?
I
went to Birmingham. Hertfordshire.
Oxford.
You have exposed our secrets.
Anyway, I got into like the university of my choice. I went there. What did I face again? Trials and tribulations. I finished that one. I thought, finally done. No, I'm getting whatever I'm getting out of it. Then let me go and start my life and actually now build something for myself. What did I find outside?
Trials and tribulations.
Not to say that they have not been like.
That's what I'm saying. It gets good, but it also gets bad.
But even within the good, sometimes like,
simultaneously.
I don't know. The amount of money that we have to spend every given day It's actually
You know,
so
I think
insane.
my bank has just stopped sending me my account statement, and I think they can feel that my mental health is
No,
crashing.
my own problem is that my banks insist on sending me an account
Because
statement.
I just checked yesterday. I've not seen
And
account statement
I
since
actually
July.
wish they would not send it to me quarterly or like biannually. Don't like every month you're telling me I spend this amount of money. Why are you telling me this?
Is okay. Where is it? Where is the so-called money?
This my trip to Ibadan. This like how many days did I spend there? 5 days in Ibadan. I cannot like use my mouth like open Ibadan. I went to Ibadan.
You told me an amount, but I don't
Yes.
think. I think
No,
more.
when I told you that amount, I think that
It was the first day.
Was
it was the first. It was.
No,
it was
on Tuesday. Yes,
so it was 24 hours after.
Yes. So I cannot 5 days after. I cannot tell you the updated
And it's
amount.
not. And that's why I keep saying that
And
it's
I
not
also told you
extravagant.
exactly
things.
what I was with. Was I buying shoes?
It's not. That's the
That-
thing.
it's-
I was just saying it now that I have. Okay, I said it just on this. I have how many pieces of shoes? Aṣọ mélòó ni mo ní? I don't have
in
like
case you are confused, like with the episode that started though, and we are talking about trials. So please just follow along.
Okay, that's the theme of the episode.
Exactly.
The pit that is being dug. Because they say it's who dig pit that will fall inside.
No.
I didn't dig the pit. I don't have a shovel, but I still fell. I'm still constantly
Because
falling
first of all,
inside.
my parents dug this pit because they gave birth to me. I did not ask anybody to birth me.
Very,
I found
very.
myself here. They dug pit for me. Why am I falling into the pit?
Why am I in it? Is like
like sometimes, you know, well, we talk about all the things that we need to survive adulthood, right? You know, oh, you have to build your own community. You have to, you know, show up for people and do this and that. You know, you have to fall back in love with your childlike wonder, all the things you liked as a child. Okay, where am I finding? First of all,
money.
it costs so much money.
Do you know the childlike wonder that I started falling in love with crochet?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I've just crocheted in what 2-3 weeks because I can't buy yarn. Like one ball of yarn, the one I'm like crocheting like the
everything is expensive. My childlike wonder is reading. Do you know how much one book is? I was checking like what's it called, Ruby Night for prices of books yesterday. Like the average price of
when you told
right
me
now
the
is
price
like exactly. And I told her that I was buying books as a gift for someone, and then she was like, "What kind of gift is that?" I said, "Do you know how much one book is? I'm buying 2 to 3 books. That's gift.
I won't be engaging in everything is expensive, and sometimes right, you want to think, oh, it's just some 3K here, 3K. Add everything up. I dare you to add everything.
Honestly, what is 3K right now? What even is 3K?
What is 3K? Because Yoluwa.
Yeah.
You know, yesterday night I went for a rave and I was dancing so much.
This is the person that broke a leg like 2 days ago, by the way.
There's nothing you can do if you don't put your mind to it.
Okay.
And they sprayed me 1K. You don't know how
1,000
happy
Nigerian nairas.
You don't know how happy that 1K made me because I was going through trials and tribulations. I needed that 1K.
Oh, but that's actually true. I don't think I've ever seen people spraying at raves. We should bring spraying culture into
right. I won't be the sprayer. I would be the spray. I will be the spray.
Yeah.
Right. And okay, another interesting thing that happened this week is that, you know, last episode you were going on about how you're engaging in my interest, you're doing this philanthropic selfless activity.
Because I'm the better friend. I'm the best friend, you know.
And then while I was waiting for the radiology clinic to figure out what the fuck they were doing with my time, I just saw people on Twitter talking about this. What's the name of that thing? What's the name of the thing?
Unknown
catfish something of the high school something. And I decided, oh yeah, he's a serial killer. She likes watching her kind.
I watch documentaries
of the serial killer and cultism and people that are dying and psychologically unwell. You know, so that's what.
As soon as I saw that unknown number thing on Netflix, I was like, "What? My show is on." I watched that thing immediately.
You know,
and like 10. You know, I told you like, oh, I'm watching something, and 10 minutes into the thing, I already know who did it.
Yes. Do you know the thing is,
so
if you have not watched it, I think you should pause. I think it's just over an hour.
Yeah.
Unknown number, the catfish, high school catfish something is on Netflix. You have to watch it. The funny thing is that I went in with spoilers. I knew that the mother.
Oh, yeah. You already saw it on Twitter.
I knew, but I said, this woman.
You try to, because when I was watching it, usually there's the way they do these things, right? Especially for like Netflix. By watching something one time, I was telling Nore that oh, they're trying to deceive us, that this person
Yes.
did it, that they'll show us later that the person is in jail.
Yeah.
And it's true. So sometimes they put the person that did it as part of like
you know why I could not believe it? Exactly. That's why I could not. I said, you did it. You sat down to be
why it is like I mean, obviously, it's like something that already happened. What's it called? A true crime was documentary.
Yes.
They still want to give you some like some shock
and
factor.
And it's not like it's fake people. It's the actual people.
Actual people.
They said they know that.
That's why I'm saying that this one.
Yes.
This is where the reality TV is at.
Actually,
this one that I'm watching.
No, actually, exactly. I actually get it because. You know, I really wanted it. No, I didn't want it, but I believed it was that girl that had the crush on the boyfriend.
It's never that straightforward. If that's the person that did it,
yes.
It's not documentary worthy because what are we watching? Okay. So because it has to be so mentally like it has to be so insane for it to be documentary.
Like worthy. You know, you want to diagnose her, but you don't know where to start from.
Yeah. No, she most likely has this
DID.
Syndrome. Yeah, it has a name, right? I'm going to
describe it
to pronounce the name right now, and I'm going to pronounce it wrongly, right? And I want everybody that is listening to
let me see because I'm the mental health
Munchausen.
Munchausen.
Is it Munchausen?
But the thing is that I had heard about Munchausen like what a couple of weeks ago.
Long ago.
But I felt like it had to do with you like pretending to be sick so that they would.
Yeah, that's the one that has to do with you. Yeah. Then the one that is Munchausen by proxy.
Yeah.
That's the one where you make your child or someone like someone that you're a primary caregiver
to need you.
Because
that woman is sick.
Yeah. So the way her daughter would always come back home and be like, "Oh, mom, that."
You know, I've been trying to censor this thing on the episode, but if I was the girl, I would have killed myself.
Yeah, I don't know how, but I also feel like the girl might have developed, not to diagnose, might have developed some mental like disorder or something.
Not because of the mother or the text.
Just generally speaking, like the level of dissociation that she had when she realized that it was her mom.
Yes, no. I was not talking about if I was receiving those texts.
Yeah,
I'll kill myself.
So we didn't even tell people what we're talking about. So there's this.
Go and watch it.
There's this show.
Yes,
right?
Okay.
Is this high schooler was receiving?
She was 13, 14.
Yeah, she from the ages of 13 to 15, I think she was receiving some 8 text messages
from unknown numbers,
thousands and thousands of text messages. It was to kill herself.
It was very vile, but it was also like crude, crass,
and like sexually charged, just like terrible things.
So you can never like your anorexic self, kill yourself. You are so ugly. Nobody likes
police
you.
Got involved, FBI got involved. When I started watching that show, when they showed her mom,
her face looks like. Sorry to say,
they were showing all other parents with their partners, like mother, father, talking about the thing. They were showing everybody.
You know, when together. I clocked it was when the man was like, "Oh, she didn't have time for him again." Yes. Something like that.
So
they were no longer together.
They showed this particular woman. They showed her alone,
and in a different room.
So it didn't seem seemed like she was in the same house. There were just so many things that I clocked. I was like, I knew it was one of the moms. But I first thought maybe it was the boy's boyfriend's mom. But then, like, another 5 minutes and I was like, oh, it's this woman. It's just,
No, you don't understand. Me, I knew it was her. I said, no, it can't be her. I
know now that you're going to watch some more.
No, I'm going to watch some more. Because, but it's just like to fuck with my head. It's like, you don't understand. Your mother said you are anorexic self, nobody likes you, and sending it as a no number. Then she's not helping you to find who is sending.
I actually don't think when I watch these things, it doesn't particularly fuck with my head. It just
opens you up to I'm
generally paranoid, so it's not if it doesn't make me more paranoid. That's the thing. But it just helps me like I consider myself a detective. So it helps me smarter. So that's just it.
In spite of all the trials and tribulations thing, we're therapists too. We do it as a side hustle.
Yeah.
If you're going through trials and tribulations, the way I have no, to be serious, and the way I have learned to tackle it is look for the small joys. Yeah. Recently me and Oya have been having conversations where I was saying that I feel like my excitement is not she doesn't express match my level of excitement. But I'm realizing that it's because I'm too excited for everything. I remember the first time it came up was when I was furnishing my apartment and I got curtains, and I said to it, like at that point I'm like, oh, my whole life has started. Because if you don't like romanticize the little things, if you don't like exaggerate it, what then are you? So if it's like, oh, make it like a what's it called, a routine to maybe take yourself out once in a month. Before I moved out, I had a list of fun things to do in a month. Guess who cannot do such fun things because lack of fun?
Because
but
everything that people always talk about, how, oh, you need to do this. Like if you go on TikTok, you see so many things you can do, but every single thing costs money. So I can agree with you that the only thing that you may be able to do that for yourself that doesn't cost money is to will yourself to feel happiness
on everything.
Yeah, I mean, but I actually do feel this happiness sometimes when I put myself in a place. I just feel like I'm just like too exhausted to express it.
What I've been doing now is to be ignoring like any trials and tribulations. I'll ignore. There was one time like this I was doing. It's not a bad day, it's a bad life. Sorry, it's not a bad life, it's a bad day. It's looking like a bad life, total. But it's not a bad day, it's a bad life. I was doing that until it got too much for me. I crashed. But then now I'm back to it's a bad day, not a bad life.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to remember. So it's like for me now, music, gorgeous. So I don't think I can express how much. I say that music saved me, music heals me, and it seems like an overstatement, but I promise you it is not. It's like you want to feel whatever emotion, there's music for it. So like it could just be the little things where we're therapizing and advising and aspiring to inspiring.
I've been trying to. I've always liked reading and writing. I've not written in so long.
I love writing
because I write a lot for my my 9 to 5. So sometimes I'm just so exhausted.
And but sometimes you just like your note things. You don't like write things, publishable things.
Exactly. I write something that I can't really show the folks. But I mean, you're right, I still write like almost every day.
Yeah.
I just cannot show the world some of the things I write. But I want to get back into like writing for.
You remember when there was one time that we were like, oh, weekly, every other week you'll be this thing. You'll be publishing something.
Let's not get back there. I want to try to get back.
Just that. A little
and also reading. I've gotten back into reading now, and I'm happy about that. But I've never dropped my podcast and my music. Those ones I'm able to. Like sometimes I'm listening to the podcast and I have to rewind it like 20 minutes. Behind because what were they saying?
Yes.
But I like the fact that I can always bring it back and
really gorgeous stuff. You have
so
to
I like how we traumatized everybody and then tried to
you say the problem and find the solution.
And then try to bring them back.
I'm enjoying like discovering things I like. Before I used to say I'm not like good with my hands. Wink, wink. But I used to say I'm not good with my hands, but now I'm. First of all, one thing you need to know about me is that there's literally nothing I cannot do.
True.
There's nothing I cannot do. So like I'm learning that I'm liking to like craft things from like to see something from inception and like build it and create it. I'm enjoying it. So
True, and I like that about you. I'm always saying that there are some things that we start together and I'm just.
Do you know what I cannot do? One thing I cannot do. I can't dance. I can't sing. There's some things God does not bless us.
But you can do things that you have. What's the word like? That like
you can
do things that you need to use your hand for.
Yeah.
What's me I like to do is to, like before we get to the actual like execution of things, I like to do the planning process.
Do you know the funny thing? I don't like to plan. I don't know how to plan. So I usually don't know. Like I'm not good with coming up with ideas. I'm good with executing said ideas.
I like to.
We go together like PB and J.
I don't know what it is. I just
we dubbed each other.
But like I love to plan.
So like when we are going somewhere, Oye is doing the whole itinerary, and me I'm just
I don't mind planning and just not even being there. Just give you the thing and hope it goes well, But that's where
just discovering. I'm really enjoying like rediscovering myself, like literally learning myself from scratch is really gorgeous. I say gorgeous a lot because a lot of things are gorgeous. If you look beyond the trials and tribulations, there's a lot of gorgeous things in the world.
What?
I think we have actually dropped some gems in this episode.
It's crazy because we said we're going to be doing 20-30 minutes.
We talk. Yes, so we did 30 now.
Because we're telling them, we have a lot.
Yeah, they thought we were joking. Like at this I don't even know where we started from and where we have landed.
Exactly.
But I think
I would want to let people know that that's the theme.
Yes.
Like, don't particularly expect that, it's going to be so, tailored.
Yes, and
so I like to plan and organize things, but this is the one place where
just let it be and just
enjoy. It's just to take
let you into our insanity. Because no, a lot goes on in my mind and you will soon discover it.
I feel like we cannot afford therapy. So we're like, let's traumatize everybody. Exactly.
We have to share it.
So that's what this is, honestly. This is our own therapy.
I think I've enjoyed like this episode.
Yeah,
like
it feels more laid back, and
like I'm literally just resting my back and just it feels
and
really
this
good.
is why I feel that we may not be able to do video podcast.
Yes, like what I'm literally wearing like shorts and a shirt and I just my hair is cut. I've not eaten today.
Yeah, that's not something I can.
This 3:30.
I've been asking you all day.
Like, I drank water early, Momo, but I've not.
Anyway, thank you guys for listening.
We also did not share the trials and tribulations that when we wanted to upload this week, so we're shooting this on Saturday. We uploaded the second episode, and we discovered that we couldn't do anything without paying.
We should mention that we are just figuring this thing out, and
so we paid some cool dollars.
Yeah,
to set up.
That's the investment. Just because we want to share ourselves with you guys. But I should actually, I want to say thank you again. I know I keep saying this because I
know it's insane. We kept saying like our friends and family will listen to you, but it's what did you friends? How many friends?
Except the analytics is lying to us, because where do you guys come from? Oh my god!
But you guys should comment to let's be hearing your thoughts about
exactly.
Like,
you can tell us you hate it. You can say anything.
No, honestly, because after the first episode, we asked for feedback.
Yeah,
and we're big brain. We already knew the things that they told us, but
all the things people said, we already had an idea, and we hope episode 5, episode 6.
It would have
it will get better. I can't. I'm looking. It's almost 1 hour. Let's
no, we will not reach. We are free from our shackles.
Okay.
So do all the things, like, comment, subscribe. You can rate the thing on the Spotify and Apple Music. You can rate the podcast.
Rate us.
We we're still figuring like the comment thing, and I think YouTube. Somebody asked about YouTube. I don't know.
I think they said that Spotify doesn't allow people to comment on podcasts.
Yes, and then the
day that we said that let's start our own podcast.
It's funny because it was the week before. Like this thing. So, but everything, and if you're shy, bring it to me. Like, let me know what you think. What you think can be improved on. Thank you so much. We're so humbled. We're so grateful.
This has been It Gets to a Point.
Because it gets to a point.
Today was really one of the episodes that
it really got to a point.
Okay, thank you for listening. Bye.